Only been rapping for like 4 months, now they pay us time over.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Gold's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Murray now on first down. He's got Green. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Play fake. Murray. Flush to his right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Murray flips us forward on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Now Murray off play action. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, 38 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pick. There and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those opportunities for this offense going forward.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Faking to give to Mostert. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Lance to throw it. This is caught. It's Sanu. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one, because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They'll find Ayuk open right side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on second down. Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 46 yards. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Murray. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From just shy of midfield, Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Now it's Lance. And this one brought in by Sanu. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how true. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On second and very short, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray a give to Edmonds on the option. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Murray now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Caught left side, Hopkins. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play fake. Murray. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On the handoff, this is Mostert. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First man through. It's the fullback, Juszczyk. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down, Mostert. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray, one final try. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell